Though I'm gonna actually turn this off so you guys can hear me. I was just jamming to some music and on my second workout for today. So good morning. It's mid-morning for me. It's 10 o'clock. We have come back from the gym. Corey is eating something. I wasn't that hungry after the gym, so I was like, I'm gonna go do my second workout right now because you guys can see it looks like it is about to rain. And so I did not want to keep delaying that for later today or tonight because it has just been overcasty and rain here. But we've also been saying it's been awesome in terms of just the cooler weather, so we'll take it. So again, I'm Connie Kircher. I'm an elite entrepreneur coach. We are doing a 75 hard. We are almost at like the halfway mark, right? So once we get to day 40, it's just easy sailing. Not really, but it's easy sailing from there. Again, I'm documenting the 75 hard experience to give you a little bit of insight behind the scenes, what it's like to work fully nomadic, live full time on a boat. We're in the marina, as you can see, and so there's no excuses of you not being able to get activity and movement every single day. It's just a choice of putting a hat on, putting some sunglasses on, and getting out and walking, no matter where you live, right? And so, yeah, we are chiming in terms of today is a really good reset day. I don't have any client calls. It just really is a time to get emails done, paperwork done, a little bit of meal prep done, and then we probably will head to the beach later today just to relax, right? There's not a lot of days that are overcasted like this that we get to not have just sun beating down on us. So sometimes it's nice to just be able to go and relax. And we'll probably go over to Sapphire Beach, which is on the other side of St. Thomas. And then we're going to kind of play out what their weather looks like the next couple days. We wanted to maybe take the boat out today and head back over to Brewers. But it just looks like it's gonna get stormy and more stormy. So we kind of decided we're gonna just rein it in. So here is my kind of encouragement, my tip, my thought process as you go into this beautiful Tuesday and then again into just an amazing full week of November, which is just crazy. I want to just give you encouragement in twofold. So from the mindset of, before I got on this call, I was just kind of pumping myself up, making sure that, I'm like, okay, you've got like a behind the scenes day today, get your walk done, get your reading done so that you can go and, by 2 o'clock today, shut it off, right? Like shut it off, be present with Corey, be present, making some family phone calls, and just really, being able to have a goal for myself today to go, okay, you've got a couple hours of work to get done, have a wonderful lunch, and then reset. So I say that out loud to you to go, if you're just walking through the day, no pun intended of just walking, but if you're walking through the day and you don't have like mini milestones to be like, at 2 o'clock, I'm going to do this. At 4 o'clock, I'm going to complete this. By 5 o'clock, this is going to be completed. Your day will just run away from you. And you can do that on your personal days or you can do that on your, busy days. But it's a really big encouragement to make sure that you have these little milestones throughout your day. So we got done with the gym at 9 a.m. and it was like awesome. Like I was able to crank out an awesome leg day. Like one of my strongest leg days I've had in a while. Got showered, got ready. I was like, okay, I know that I'm going to do the next walk or do this next workout, get that completed by noon. So I gave myself that, deadline as we were driving home to go, okay, by noon, we're going to close this out. And then by 2 o'clock, you're going to close out your work projects. So again, I say this out loud. I'm giving you verbiage to go, you've got to talk some of that through. And then you go into action, right? You don't let it just be like, okay, well, I'll get some of that done today. That's a shift. If you say today, that could be at 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, and you wonder why then you don't get it done, okay? So always give yourself a time-based deadline and many of them throughout the day. I'm going to get this prepped in an hour, I'm going to be done by, 2 o'clock doing the rest of my follow-ups. Like really being clear on what your deadlines and timelines are going to be so fruitful from you from a day-to-day standpoint. Okay, so thumbs up on that if that's something that you don't do or need to get better at or practice at. We have Cece leaving right there. How fun is that? Cece's going out. Maybe he's going to go catch some lobsters. He's like the main lobster guy at this marina. And so it's probably way too late in the day. But how fun. He's just like heading on out. So second takeaway in terms of always having those mini milestones that are time bound for you every single day, every single day, every single day is, again, this forecasting idea. What does Wednesday, Thursday, Friday look like for you? So I looked at my calendar this morning to make sure that I knew my cadence. Like, how much energy do I need to have on reserve to get through the rest of this week? I saw a meme of someone going like, who made this schedule for this lady? Oh wait, I did, right? You're in control of that, right? So if you want to cadence a little faster, a little slower, you're in control of how much your availability looks like. You're in control of how much time you need to reset because maybe you're more introverted, maybe you have more things going on in your personal life. So for all of my clients, I'm always talking about, how much outbound energy is this week look like, and how much are you able to rest and recover and really get, behind the eight ball so that you can show up fully at your coaching sessions or at your client sessions or in your sales time or at networking. So I'm giving you that, second tip for today is I looked ahead and was like, how much do I need in reserve to make sure that Friday I'm not gassed by the end of the week? And I mean that from fitness standpoint. That's why I pushed so hard today, is because I have a lighter week this week. Next week, I won't be able to push in the gym as hard because I have a ton of client calls. I have a ton of online networking to do and a ton of workshops. So I just knew this week is going to be much more like forward progress in fitness side of life, personal side of life. And I know I'm able to kind of retain some of that energy for the rest of this week because I'm going to need that in the tank for next week. So look at your calendar at that kind of pacing. Is I can go all out today. I can go all out tomorrow. I can even go all out on Thursday because I don't need a lot in the tank, right? It's more of a personal week focused for me and deliverables and cooking and just all the life things. But then next week, I won't be able to quote unquote push as hard in my personal life. I will need to readjust and put all focus on business entrepreneur side of life for 4 days next week, like all out 4-day sprint for business for November. So I just say that out loud, that not every day should feel like the same day. Not every day should be the same amount of energy out or planning out. You should know your rhythm and be able to speak to this without me even looking at my calendar with a really concise report back to you to know how you're going to manage that. How many, appointments you have personally, how many appointments you have business-wise. So again, for the week that I super focus on personal, I make sure that I get all of those things completed, just like it's my own business, my life. My personal goals is my personal business. No one else is going to run that for me either. And so I take extreme responsibility to know that I need that energy in the tank to be fully present. And again, to go, to the beach today, to see friends, to have those conversations and be present in that space. Because I know next week I won't have that availability. I choose not to have that type of flexibility. I'll need to be hunkered down in business mode. So I hope that's helpful to hear just how cadencing wise works. I hope it's helpful to think about daily milestones. I hope it's helpful to plan ahead because it looks like it's going to rain and you still just tough it out in the elements no matter what. That's why I put a hat on, because I was like, it may start pouring on me and we're just gonna have to finish the walk. It is what it is. But I hope that is helpful. So please make sure that you like and subscribe. Again, we are almost to the milestone marker of 40 days in of 75 hard. I've been feeling really, really good. Again, today in the gym was phenomenal. I mean, it was a good lift day. That kind of day where tomorrow you're gonna feel it. I'm gonna feel it. My glute bridges were on par. My RDLs were on par. It was just an awesome lifting day. So enjoy the rest of your day. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.